G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I'm back playing Final Fantasy 15, and I have a guide for you on how to farm the MA-X Angelus, which drops the V2 Magitech Suit and also the Magietech Suit. Now this farm can be very RNG based or luck based. I found most of the guides on the internet were pretty much saying that it's going to happen as soon as you get here. You know, you kill a few enemies, bang, it drops. But for me, it took quite a while. I was here for over an hour before I saw my first drop, and that was not including all the other times that I've tried it. So just be aware that this could take quite a lot of time, or you're going to get lucky and get it within the first 15 minutes, which I hope happens for all of you. Anyway, some prerequisites for this. You're going to have to be in chapter 15 or post-game, and for most of the videos I've seen, and for me personally, I got it to work in Hammerhead, but you can actually get it to work in any area that has the Imperial drop ships spawning. I went down here to the southeast of Hammerhead, but you can also do it up to the northwest of Hammerhead around that campsite. It's also important to note that I was using the easy mode when I did this. I don't actually use it in the video, but it is going to speed up the process dramatically for you. If you feel like doing the accomplishment of killing him in normal mode, by all means go ahead. But if you intend to farm this for a long period of time, I would highly recommend putting it on easy mode, because it's going to save you a whole lot of time. All it does is change the fact that when you die or you're about to die, Carbuncle, a summon, will come out, and he will give you a buff, a HP regen buff, and also a damage buff, which is going to make the fight a lot quicker. So I wouldn't feel too bad or feel that you're a hack or a noob by using it, but yeah, like I said, it's going to save you a lot of time, so yeah. Another thing to remember is that in my experience, the MA-X Angelus doesn't really take much damage, or it may even nullify damage from magic. So I concentrated almost solely on physical attack, so I was using any equipment as well as costume that boosted my physical attack. That includes the dark matter bracelets, any armature or royal arms that increase your attack. You don't have to actually use those royal arms, but if you have them in your empty slot in your weapon wheel, it's going to boost your attack as well. Although in this video, my setup, you'll notice I'm doing just terrible damage. I had actually almost given up on the Angelus spawn when I actually got him, so my gear is terrible. I think I'm wearing this thermal suit. I've got bad weapon choices on. I have magic on my wheel. It's just not optimized at all. But by the time I got him, I was at wit's end. So I took what footage I had and ran with it. So I apologize for not showing the most optimized. So now on to actually getting the thing to spawn. You want to stay at the camp nearest to where you're farming this enemy, and you're going to want to camp the night and eat whatever food that you're going to eat. Like I said, I recommend the Golden Tail soup, which gives you 100% critical strike. And then you're going to want to wander over to this general area, and then it's just a matter of blowing the whistle, or the beast whistle. You'll probably get about 2 packs of dogs or maybe scorpions, and then you'll notice an Imperial ship come over above. Now at this point you've got 2 choices. You can either save your game here with the Imperial ship above, and then come back into your game and see what jumps out of the ship. More than likely it's going to be soldiers or maybe a low-level mech, and if that's the case, all you do is reload your game, and then the ship will come back over, and then a new set of enemies will drop out. For me, I had 0 luck doing that. I tried that for about an hour and a half, and I didn't get one MA-X to spawn. So what I ended up doing was just simply fighting the enemies. So I would use my beast whistle, kill whatever dogs or scorpions came, and then waiting for the dropship, and once the dropship came, killed everything that jumped out of that, and just kept on summoning. So for me, the reload option, or the save and reload option, was just, I despise loading screens, so for me personally that didn't work. But I have been told that you get that's more efficient to do it that way, but yeah, loading screens, man, no thank you. Anyway, it took me probably about 40 minutes to do it with just summoning enemies, but eventually you'll see a big ass mech come out of the back of one of the dropships, and you'll know it's the MA-X because it has a big, like a fin or shield on its shoulder. And that's important to remember, that fin or shoulder, because we'll be going for that to make it get into a vulnerable state. So what I did at the start of the battle, well, what you should do at the start of the battle is pretty much die. You're going to want to get him to get you into danger and then take away all that grey remaining life, and then that is going to proc the carbuncle buff, which is going to help you for the rest of the fight. Now, once you're in that state, all you're going to have to do is target his appendages, so the shield or the rocket launcher or anything that's hanging off him, and each time that you break one of those off, he'll go into a vulnerable state where you can do a lot more damage. So I would recommend taking out either the missile launcher or the shield, and then once he slips down into that vulnerable state, use your armature or the armager, and then just hit his core for the most amount of damage that you can do. And hopefully you'll take him out in a couple of minutes, but it could take about 10-15 minutes if your gear isn't very optimized. Now, once you've taken him out, you will 100% of the time you'll get a Magitech Suit, but only 5%, there's only a 5% chance that it will become a V2 suit. It's important to note as well that in other videos they say eat some item drop food, but from what I believe, it won't affect the actual drop of the V2. Considering that the base item, the Magietech Suit, is a 100% drop, well, you're guaranteed a drop, so item increase, it doesn't increase it at all. The roll that makes it a V2 is an extra, almost like a bonus roll on top of that, and I don't believe that the item drop roll will affect that. So, I could possibly be wrong, but in my experience it hasn't helped one bit. So it could be quite a while before you see a V2 suit. I've seen people say they've killed maybe 60 or 70 of these guys and haven't seen it yet. So if you're really going for that, then just get ready for the long haul, or, you know, hopefully it drops on the first one. Anyway, I believe that is most of the vital information you need to know. I'm sorry this guide's a little bit long-winded, but I just wanted to make you aware of how difficult it can be to get this thing to spawn. I didn't want to by any means just say, yeah man, just head over here, kill some stuff, suits for everyone, because it isn't that simple. Well, not in my experience anyway. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you very much for watching. If you guys have any tips or tricks or better ways to optimize your damage or how fast you can kill him, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, if it helped you out, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Thank you for watching. Moo, 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 ma, moo. Yeah, moo.